I've heard there's something that's in this bathroom that attacks women. You scratch them, maybe you get a little bitey. I'm calling on you now. Are you here? It's just me. What the f is that?
Not all paranormal investigators understand how to work with the dead, but as a death witch, I understand it well. I'm Nicole Nightfall, and since early childhood, I've been mastering how to work with and speak with the dead, and now I'm documenting it all.
It was like literally a person standing right there.
Join me as I explore well-known and even unknown locations by myself or with carefully selected teams, including seasoned paranormal investigators, seasoned practitioners, and even new ones, as they have their first experiences with ghosts. The following content contains mature themes and language. Triggering content and subject matter is discussed. Sensitive viewers are hereby advised. This content contains flashing lights. Headphone users be cautioned, there may be abrupt changes in volume. The following investigation is conducted by a professional. Do not attempt, viewer discretion is advised. An 18-year-old Beacon High School student who shot a 14-year-old neighbor to death and then killed himself yesterday evening apparently had no rational motive and was extremely disturbed at the time, the police said today. But while autopsies were being performed today at Highland Hospital here on David Knapp, who shot himself moments after shooting Troy Williamson, residents of this Hudson River city of 13,000 said it was being perceived by many as a racially motivated shooting. The Knapp youth was white and young Williamson was black. The police discounted such theories, noting that an apparent suicide note left by the Knapp youth indicated no such motive. According to the police, the Knapp youth, who was unemployed and a recent graduate of Beacon High School, fired 4 shots from a third-floor bathroom window of his home and hit young Williamson in the chest as he was playing in the backyard of his aunt's house. Shortly after this, and before the police arrived, neighbors said they heard a 5th shot while officers and ambulance attendants were tending to the boy's chest wounds. When the police went to the Knapp house, they found the youth dead of a bullet wound in his neck, apparently inflicted with the same .30 rifle with which young Williamson was shot. Near the body, the police said they found the handwritten suicide note as well as a shotgun and 2 .22 rifles in addition to the .30 rifle. After the investigations and doing the research, I also found out that this is not very far away either. A cemetery from the 1800s up into the early 1900s for the criminally insane is less than a mile away. The first ever woman to be sentenced to die by the electric chair, Lizzie Halliday, is believed to be buried in this cemetery since she stayed in the mental institution that's not too far away either. Lizzie, who went by many different aliases and names, was convicted of killing 2 women. However, it's believed she has murdered many more, including 2 of her husbands, who died within a year of marrying her. She was also believed to be poisoning one of her other husbands before she was eventually caught, by acts that even involved arson. However, Lizzie, even though she was convicted and sentenced, would never find her way into the electric chair. Instead, she spent the remainder of her days at this institution that closed in 1977 that's just shy of 2 miles from this location we're investigating tonight, the old Beacon High School. No longer serving as a place of education, instead this is now the Cube Art Center. Many artists and even residents rent out these old classrooms to live in, to do their work in. And thanks to Amy from Otherworldly Waxes, who happens to rent out one of these classrooms to do her candle work and sells a lot of witchy wares, I also do occasional readings out of this classroom, and it's like stepping into an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Aesthetically very, very cool, and I recommend you check it out if you're ever in the Beacon area. Amy's going to be joining us for a couple sessions during this investigation. Esotorica, of course, my greatest ghoulish gal pal, will be joining me as well for my first run investigation here. And then I return to this location by myself to the area that's claimed to have the most paranormal activity. So let's get started.
Okay, we are going in the men's room at the old Beacon High School. It stinks in here. Ugh. What? There's these like my shoulder felt like itchy. Oh, sick. What, we locked ourselves in? I don't want to know. I locked us in. You locked us in? Yeah. Hi, who are you? Pete. Hello. Hi. Hello. How many of you are in here right now? Do you know where we are right now? It's in men's room before I came out. It said men's room. Yeah. Safe. Yeah, we don't mean any harm. So there's a red light behind me here. If you're here, can you touch it? Free. Free. Who's free? Are you free? We live here. How long have you lived here? Do you know what year it is now? What about the woods?
This investigation took place before I knew the full story of David Knapp or even his name. I had no idea about the detail about him unaliving himself in the woods behind his house, and I believe in reviewing this footage, that's who is coming through in this moment. I start getting images as a psychic of violence and blood and guns, and I ask the following question.
Did anything bad happen in this bathroom? Oh, that laugh was special. Who's laughing?
You can
Laughing again, you're kidding me. This is you're kidding me. I want to know the joke. Why? There's a lot in here. Wow. I don't know the sense of well, what's your name? That's my name. What's your name? So I move that device over there that's red. This one's blue. I know you said blue. So this is the blue one, but can you touch the red one, please, and make it go off and let us know you're really here? If you want to talk with us, that is.
Yes, the red one.
Yeah, it's red. Yeah.
Where? It's so if you go to where the sinks are, if you go 1, 2, 3 over, there's a red light there. And all you have to do is tap it. Are you trying? No? They're like, no.
Kids.
We can't, one just said. And you said it, right? Was that you making that noise?
I said they're kids.
As seen in the previous episode of the Norwich State Hospital, just now is a perfect example of a spirit mimicking somebody's voice. I heard it as if she was standing right next to me, and you can see from her reaction that she doesn't even know what I'm talking about. And you said it, right? Was that you making that noise?
I said they're kids.
Oh.
They're
Thought I heard
kids.
like a
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. We did.
Are you still here with us? I am. Who's you?
What's your name, cutie?
Pete.
Hi, Pete.
It's the third time. Pete, did you go to school here? Pete, if you're here, do you mind touching that red light we talked about?
Press it. Yeah, you can press it.
5. 5 what? I'm gonna go over here. 4. Are you counting down? Because I don't like that. We work here? Equipment, that's right. And if you interact with it, we know you're here. I can feel you, but we want to see you if you want to show yourself. Is there something behind you? What is?
That's funny because I kept seeing something in this corner.
I keep seeing like speckles of stuff in the corner of my eye. Like not like apparitions, but almost like I'm seeing like small black shadows or something. Like right before they got like a shock through me. During this investigation, I have no prior knowledge on any of the shootings in the area. Everything I discovered came through post-production. Amy had told me one story about a dispute between students that could have been racially motivated and somebody was murdered. She told me it happened off property. I don't know any of the details, but I suddenly get the vision, this bloody vision that comes back, and I felt as if I had been shot with the shock. And I suddenly asked Spirit,
Fine.
did the shooting happen here?
Hospital.
No. Where did the shooting happen?
Outside.
Yeah, I think it's outside. Is it on the next, what's the name of the street it happened on? With 2 taking place on roads with the name Tompkins in it, very close to this building. I don't think that's a coincidence. Yeah, I think it's outside. Is it on the next, what's the name of the street it happened on? I feel like they like the blue light. Is blue your favorite color? Yeah.
Blue, yeah.
Don't. Oh, I thought they said don't change it. Just gonna walk around with this. Hi. Nope. Can't come in there.
Here.
Are you in this one? No.
That one.
Are you in this one?
No.
Well, where are you?
Say that.
No. Okay, well, that's fine. You're allowed your boundaries.
Is there something about the mirror? What's going on with that?
Can you see me in the mirror? With Williamson being the last name of the victim that was killed when he was just a boy by his neighbor, the African-American boy, it just further confirms the crazy details coming through the SB7. Again, at the time, I didn't know the names or any of those details, so it's in reviewing the footage that I find these weird alignments. With the spirit box being so talkative and so many different voices coming through, I decided it was a good time to go live on TikTok for all my followers. So when you hear me talking, I am talking not just to Victoria and the spirits, but also to the people viewing my live. With the footage for the rest of the episode, I will be going back and forth from the TikTok video from the live feed to the recorded footage. I also in this footage share the history that was revealed to me about this property, so listen up if you'd like to hear it.
Talking to a young spirit named Pete, and he says he's around 8 years old. Who knows if that's true when he passed. So not only was this a high school that's no longer functioning as a high school anyway, it's something else now. It's an apartment building, and it's also an art museum. What's it spelling? PM. I just totally lost my train of thought. I feel like there's a spirit named Mary with that too. Is there a Mary here? You okay? Yeah. Yeah, my throat just feels weird. Okay. Go away. Is there a Mary here? This feels scratchy. M-I. So, okay, so not only was this a high school, I'm back on my train of thought now that Mary's kind of stepped back. It was also a hospital. During wartime, a lot of people died here at this spot, and then they actually moved the building that was here across the street, but it happened on this land right here. And are you okay? Yes, my throat just really, I felt fine before. Now I just feel like I have to cough. Okay. But not like a normal cough. Like something's ripping. So whoever is doing that to Victoria, can you take a step back? And I have a feeling it's Mary, because Mary, even though you have a very sweet name, and it's also my mother's name, you don't feel very nice to me. No. Mary, can you step back? Don't yell at us. Remember that? It was very aggressive. What? There's also even a church that rents out one of the buildings, and the Freemasons used to have also a place here that they did their congregating, and now a special kind of church is here in the same room. We're gonna. Are you okay? You're freaking me out. I feel like I have to end the live and do something. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's going away. Okay. It's just me and Esotorica here. And the person who let us in is 3 floors up, so we pretty much have the whole place to ourselves. Up, yeah. Hey, Spirit, can you tell me what room Amy's in? Blue, that's the light. What room is Amy in? Do you know? Take a
Blonde?
Blonde, that's me, currently.
Cool.
And a year from now, who knows? Alright, so I locked us in this is actually the men's bathroom, it's no longer functioning. And you can't even get into some of these stalls because they're boarded shut. Oh, okay, you're right here. I'm right here, hi. Alright, Spirit, I think we're going to move on to our next section. We've been here quite a long time with you, and it is a work day tomorrow. We're going to move to the next part. What do you think, Victoria? Are you thinking in front of that room?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what did it say?
J again.
J again. Is it for the big J? Like Jesus Christ?
Because that's where we're going.
Because that's where we're going.
And wouldn't you know it, the second I stopped recording, the REM pod went off.
Are you recording right now? It
Oh,
stopped.
I just got the end.
It stopped.
It sounded, Nicole, do you know what's crazy? Is that sounded like the bell ringing.
You do it now? We've been asking. You guys are funny. You are so funny. So I guess you don't want us to leave, but we're going to, unfortunately, because we have to. Was that always flooding like that?
No.
After us having spent almost 45 minutes straight in this bathroom investigating, we did not notice any water on the floor before. Of course, it could have just gone unnoticed, but it was so significant running through from the toilet outward that we were pretty shocked that just now we noticed. And when we first came in here, we had lights on and everything, and I don't know if this leak sprung while we were in there, but it was very odd and kind of gross to say the least. So we were told that it was a former Freemason congregation space, and we've also heard that this is quite a loud, and it's a place of worship, obviously, so we're going to see if there's any activity here and give it a go. Unfortunately, we can't turn the lights off here. That is out of our control, so let's see what happens. Oh. Yes. What the hell is that?
My people.
It's your aliens are coming in.
Oh, look, they're really here. Turn it up. Yeah, my alien breathe. They're on my wavelength right now.
So I'm actually gonna ask you to control this camera and get all different things while I go live.
Why is it making that weird ass sound?
I don't know.
Do you want to touch the device in front of the door, or are you going to wait till I go off live before you hit it again, like before? Did anybody follow us over from the bathroom?
With not many voices coming through the spirit box, I start to do my channeling thing, and I pick up on the name Michael, which we now know is connected. Beast?
Beast.
Okay.
Maybe they're talking about what walks with you. Maybe they don't like what you got, what you're packing in your spiritual cord over there.
Oh, spirit, should I walk away?
Do you want me to find somebody to get a key and we can come in there and join you? No.
Do not.
Oh, girl. Don't you go in that room. Don't you go in there. The Lord don't want you.
They do not want me over there.
No.
Okay.
I'm like almost nervous. I don't know why, but it's like it's almost like I'm hearing, but like psychically, like don't talk to me.
Okay.
If you don't want us to come in, can you touch the red light, the device in front of the door, and make it go off?
Do you keep feeling like there's someone?
I thought I saw somebody walking, just so they know.
That's why I keep pointing the camera that
And
way.
it's weird because I saw it as like a light, like almost like a mist. Not really a shadow. Crazy things. Like coolest.
Oh, there you go.
If you want us to leave, we'll leave if you shut one of those locker doors or even make them move. If you need to pull energy to close those doors, you can pull from any of the batteries in these devices and make that happen. Who is that? Careful. Any spirits who don't mean us harm, you're more than welcome to join us. We mean no harm. I know we seem a little rough around the edges and weird. We're just sitting here in the hallway with all these weird devices. But we just want to communicate with you. And we know not a lot of people come here to talk to you. So if anybody needs any closure, that's what we're here for. I have to ask you a question, and this is weird that I'm doing this on live. Did you have an obsession with My Little Pony when you were younger?
Sure did. The original.
Did she ever get you anything?
My aunt. It
Her
wasn't
aunt.
so my not. It wasn't a My Little Pony, but she did get me a pony. But she knew I liked the My Little Ponies, which is why she got it. And it was like a porcelain little horse, like a carousel.
Yeah, because she was talking about My Little Pony, and that's so weird, because you know I never do that to you, and I'm just sitting here and I'm hearing her saying something. It was like My Little Pony, and then I heard like Tori's aunt, so I was like, all right, well I gotta say the third since word. So we just had to add that to the list.
Sup, Aunt Judy?
There you go.
Did you hear the laugh?
Yeah.
That was like her laugh.
Judy, are you here?
Judy or maybe Audrey? Oh,
I said Audrey. Right?
Audrey
Yeah.
loves popping up. That's my grandma. Hi, Nanny.
Are you gonna do what you did before, where I turn everything off? You're gonna just start popping off with everything, or they like to troll us here? I guess they like to play with us.
I feel like they're gonna start egging them on.
No, you were thinking of me thinking of egging them on, and me debating right now what's crossing the line. That's what I was just doing right now. So I think you might have been picking up on me egging them on.
Do it, and they said do it.
Yeah. My friend here is not a follower of the path of Jesus Christ, and we brought her here for redemption.
Oh, what? You want my? Oh no!
So I brought her here for your help so she can find the Lord again. Can you pray for us?
What?
And pray for her to find the righteous path.
Leave! It's like she's hopeless. She's hopeless.
They're like, leave, we know you're full of shit. I don't feel a nice energy right now, I will tell you that. It's like kind of piercing.
Go away. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's that one male voice too that's like, what are you doing? If you want us to leave, can you touch that red light, that red device, that red top right there in front of your door? Edward, how old are you? Oh, it's going off.
Oh, jeez.
Edward, was that you?
Amara, it's very interesting you said that, and I didn't say this to Victoria yet or Amy, but when we were walking around, I was hearing a small dog in my mind, like a terrier. So I think you're onto something.
Oh, right as soon as you said that, too. Thank you for touching that.
Thank you for touching the device. Can you let us know who you are? I think you're Edward, and I think you have the tie to the small dog possibly as well. Yeah,
Yes.
It's yes. Thank you. Can you say your name really clearly through the spirit box for us? Are you able to do that? It said Amy? Yeah. Yes. Okay. That's crazy.
And it wasn't doing that like this whole time since we initially came, and it was going crazy.
Edward? It's going off again. Wow. I'm just going to lower this because I want to see if we hear anything else. And I don't know if the white noise is bothering all of you. If it is, just let me know. It's bothering him, I guess. Hi. Hi. This is wild. That wild.
I've never seen it like this much.
Eddie or Edward or whoever is touching that device, is there anything you want to tell us? Anything you need us to know or want us to help you with? Yes? What can we help you with?
Did you just bump on the floor next to me?
Is there a kid playing with the device?
Oh, look at you.
I mean, all of you that have been in here this whole time, like, saw that it wasn't doing anything, so, like, I'm trying to think, like, what can be setting it off like that right now?
We literally didn't
We
change
haven't
a single...
moved it. Are you 13 years old?
Yes.
I don't even know if that's saying yes or just, like, come back to the men's room. Like, I don't know. So I'm hoping it does it through the box. Are you 13 years old? Thanks for the follow, guys. I really appreciate it. So, an extended version of this and a lot of the ghost hunts.
What's that?
Oh, that's a new color. Oh, and it's making the... Okay. Hold on. It made like a different noise too, right? Or maybe I'm hallucinating.
No,
okay.
no.
It made like a higher pitched noise.
Can you do that high-pitched noise again?
But they're not really communicating with a lot of the spirits here because they're so freaked out, especially by what they feel on the third floor, which we're heading to next. But we don't care.
We're not.
We're like, let's find out what's happening. Yeah, it might need to be like redone. Victoria, do you mind turning it on and off just to see?
Sure.
Maybe moving it a little closer. It's just very weird. Maybe it just started, or maybe they did something to make it malfunction where now it's doing this, who knows. So, no, is it off now? Because when you're touching it, it should be, is it dead?
Yes, it died.
Give it to me. Give it to me right now.
It's rained all the energy out.
Well, we did ask for that before. It's dead, guys. It's gone.
Wow. I've never, that's a first. And you did tell it. You said you could drain the energy out of anything.
All right, Spirit, we're going to head up to the third floor.
As we leave the area in front of the church and head on down the hallway, I stopped by the men's bathroom we were just in since I left a piece of equipment in there. When I came out of the men's room, I had the scare of my life since I saw a giant man standing there who looked like he was wearing overalls and a clown outfit at the same time. And though that sounds utterly ridiculous when I tell you what terrified me, it terrified me so much. I thought it was an actual person standing there. Victoria saw my response to it, and immediately I had thought I was recording, but I kept hitting the record button on my camera in a panic, and this is the moment, the brief seconds I caught after seeing it. And then my camera, which had over 20% battery left, dropped to 0 and completely died. And though I don't think this was the true form of whatever spirit or entity this happened to be, it most likely transformed itself into what it knew I was afraid of or something that triggered me, and that is absolutely clowns. But what disturbed me the most is that it very much resembled in height and in build and with the overalls an entity or a spirit that was very dark that followed me around for years as a young child. And he loved to linger around the doorways of my room, the house, or any other place where I was crossing a doorway, or he would watch me from a doorway. And considering I saw him when I crossed the doorway, it left me terrified and brought me back to that moment as a child when I would stare at this giant figure in the doorway of my room staring back at me. And I don't want to get too much into that now because it's a very long story. If anybody wants to hear this story, please leave a comment. And while I'm not sure again if it's this entity in question that I had when I was a child, I'm pretty sure this is another spirit or a mimic trying to pull on whatever might scare me, because it takes a lot to scare me these days. I'm around this stuff all the time. And though I wasn't scared to the point beyond functionality, I quickly tried to record and the battery dropped out. What bothers me the most in looking back on this moment is remembering well the two names this entity as a child would give me, and it went by either Earl or Eddie.
Can you say your name really clearly through the spirit box for us?
After we took several moments to try and figure out what the heck happened, Esotorica took over the camera work with our one functioning camera, and we went from there as I tried to process what I just experienced and not even divulging to her the correlation I had from my childhood that it reminded me of. Of course, I didn't even want to admit it to myself. And briefly in this footage, you could see, even as we pass through this next corridor, how I look from right to left very harshly, looking for this thing at every turn.
I don't think I've ever seen anything that vivid, like that. Like where I say, like as a psychic, when I see things, it's like in your mind's eye a lot when you see like images of things. Like I don't think ever since I was a kid, I've never seen anything like that with like my actual eyes, like that clearly. And I'm not exaggerating.
No, I thought that was
I wasn't
freakish.
I thought it was like literally a person standing right there. And you saw my face. I was like,
Yeah.
Because it didn't even look like, it looked like somebody you'd see in a horror house. Like it didn't even look like it was a regular person.
Oh, Lord.
Scary, gigantic redneck clowns aside, we have to stop and get Amy in classroom 309 for the next part of our investigation.
Baphomet, I'm sweaty and ready. That's what we like to hear. Hello. Did it say some love? What did that just say something about love?
Something about love, and it said something about who's gonna play.
Oh. What?
The one in the bathroom always wants to play.
Oh, well, we're going there next, guys. Don't you worry. And even though our equipment's dying left, right, and center, we are going. Let's see behind me. Please let me know.
Battery just drained like so low.
I just charged those.
It just hopped back up. The battery, I don't know if you can see it. It keeps hopping up and down.
That's
up
a
and
freshly charged battery. So, like, I did it before we came here, full charged.
Well, because even when I was recording before, it was fully charged, and then it would dip down, and it was dipping up, but I've never known it to do that. Excuse me.
My spirit. Who are we talking to? I'm holding still, very still.
It was.
I see you. That's been a quote this week.
Because they were trying to scare me before. They were doing the ICU, and I was like, I don't care if you see me. I know you're here. Now they're talking about you. They're saying you. Yeah. I just kept saying, I see you. I kept saying, like, hunter, hunting.
That's been a quote this week. Happy?
I swear it said the jail too.
Like, don't follow us over. When we left the jail, we told them, you stay here. Don't follow us. There's also a device in the middle there that you can use to support anything you want to say, spell out any names, any initials that can help us. It just restarted on its own. What is it doing? It's dead. So it's killing our devices. So all we got left are our phones, which is half charged for now. So if this goes, I'm sorry guys, there's nothing else I can do. Nothing else we can do.
Oh, and my phone went from 80 before to 19% on
Oh God, we're dropping like flies over here. All right.
Please don't touch my phone.
Please don't. Amy did not consent to this. It's my fault because I said drain the batteries from our devices before. User 4869-819-414-008. Don't play with me. Let me know if it's really... Let me know if there's really something behind me. I don't know. No, there isn't.
He's hungry, he says. Well, we are by the cafeteria, so. What was on the menu at school?
I want them to say meatloaf! I want them to say pizza! Nachos!
They're making us ridiculous now. We've been doing this for too long now tonight. You have your friend? Who's your friend? So I'm an always Sunny in Philadelphia fan, and I swear to God it said Rickety Cricket.
I refer to myself as Rickety Cricket.
Do you? Does anybody want to speak to Amy? Thought I heard not ready yet. They're talking about the lunch menu. This is your fault, see?
Cafeteria!
She's taking orders, apparently.
The lunch lady.
She's a new lunch lady.
Yeah, I am. They just hired me. Do you want a sloppy Joe? Never mind.
No sloppy joes.
Never mind.
Now they're being quiet, so you made them hungry, and now they're all in the cafeteria.
Meatloaf!
Meatloaf. They said it. They said meatloaf. Yes, thank you.
Cafeteria! Am I crazy or?
I heard meatloaf, though. That was really funny.
I'm so sorry.
If anybody wants to walk down the hallway and join us, we're sitting. Amy's gonna kill me. Trying to stay tame for Amy, and it's not working. We got the meatloaf discussion over with, so now we're back to my antics. Yeah, we're down. Was that you? You heard it, right?
I heard it. I didn't say it.
No, but there was like a tap on the locker. I feel like was that you adjusting?
No.
Yeah, so come on down and sit with us. Is there a locker room on this floor?
The drama. They stored all the costumes in here, supposedly.
Oh, God. Well, you could sit with us. We've got 2 red lights because you guys destroyed my other red light I asked you to touch. If you want to roll one of these red lights, go ahead. Knock them over. Just don't break them, please. And you could tap on the locker. Amy especially wants to hear you tapping, like right near her at the locker.
And just let us know you're sitting with us. We're just hanging out, cool kids in the hallway.
Yeah, we're cutting
Or something.
class.
We're cutting class.
Smoking cigarettes.
Smoking, that's right. Ooh, Jody saw a light. Well, it could be. So, Jody, there's also a street down that. Is there one on that side too? I don't know where we are. I just know this side, you know, there's a few cars going by. You might be seeing flashes of headlights. Spirits, you just want us to go to the women's room?
Bathroom.
It's read my mind, or I read their mind.
Oh god.
That was a creepy laugh, little like.
Nightmares.
I'm telling you, that bathroom, man.
Are you coming to the bathroom with us? Weirdest sentence.
I'm always in the bathroom. Like I said, they asked me not to eat Taco Bell before work.
There you go. All right, let's migrate to the bathroom. You ready, Amy? She's ready. She's coming. Yes. That's what we did. Oh, and now we're going in the ladies' room. We are now traveling to the women's restroom up on the 3rd floor where the most activity has been reported. It's been said that there's an entity in here that scratches women, and overall people just feel uncomfortable in here. Have weird vibes in here. I also, as a psychic, have weird vibes in here, and it's fine up till I get to right where Amy's standing. And then I feel like I can't pass.
By the feminine care products.
But look at this as the feminine the feminine care products are making an appearance, holding up the light. They're a great assistant. And so we've got the Envoy going. Again, that is the virtual Ouija board. Phasma box is going. And are we forgetting any equipment? No, because half of it died. I have the cat ball on there, and we're good to go. Let's see what happens. I'm watching you because are you having what are you doing? Or are you just looking?
No, it's like, I feel like it's just like they congregate over here.
Yeah, they do. So that's why I was
a little group. Like they're all like talking and like.
Yeah, like definitely like you said, like cigarettes smoking.
Yeah, like the vibe is like very this like.
Mm.
And as I said that, I looked like someone did that same thing like from that one over there.
All right, well, we could check the doors. Let's see if there's anybody actually, hopefully nobody's in here actually using the bathroom. If you are, we're investigating and we're live. You should, it's your fault. You should have let us know. So just so you guys have the light, it's a pretty damn clean toilet, I must say. So kudos to whoever. Just,
I think
those are the ones that don't function. They're locked. Yes. Did it say, yeah, they're locked?
Yeah.
So Spirit Box just confirmed that, and then here we go. So there's no people in there. We've got this little escape route. If any raccoons want to pop in. All right, we're in here. Are you in here?
The toilet flushes them out.
If you're here, flush a toilet.
Turn on an air dryer.
No, that's.
Shoot a tampon.
Is there an
out.
air dryer? Oh yeah. What school? So it's no longer functioning. I don't want to say the exact location right now because we're live, and just in case I have a scary stalker watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have plenty of creepy fans.
But I'll reveal that if you guys subscribe to my YouTube. That'll come out there. My ear is ringing. You? Yeah, like a
Maybe
piercing.
we should stop talking.
Who's in here with us right now?
Who's I am? You said that and someone immediately said I am.
It said shut it off and the screen went black.
The screen went black, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the chills. Like, I kind of wish
I thought it like shut off. Like I was about to like.
Yeah, no, that's what when it said shut it off.
Yeah.
The screen went dark.
Huh.
It said Amy scared.
Oh, Amy, they like you. See?
No, they
You're-
thank me because they're scared of
They
me.
like-
In here has scratched people.
Scratch people. Well, I'm getting like a pain in my right shoulder. It doesn't feel like a.
Do you not want to talk because I'm here?
Amy's like, I just need a reason to leave. So.
No, because I know like we have a rapport.
Okay. You have an understanding. Mm. We don't have a rapport and understanding. We're new here.
Should I step outside?
I don't know if that's a yes or no either.
Should I write a note and just check the box?
We're just looking for a yes or no. Do you have an understanding?
Oh, rats. All right, well, I'm going in. I don't think you're going to murder me, says the person in every horror movie.
Yeah, it's fine. You're not a virgin either, so you're definitely not making it. What?
You say such a thing.
She's literally sitting on the toilet.
You can bully me. I'm sitting here. I'm waiting to get bullied. Swirly me. What does it say?
I don't know, but I'm too busy laughing.
Spirit, you can give me a full swirly. It's fine.
Spirit.
Spirit, I'm ready.
I do have to say, I think this might be the first time I've like investigated a working bathroom. So it's the first time for everything. I've done it all. Ooh.
Toilet demons.
Toilet demons.
If something slithers out of this toilet, I swear to God. Boys' room.
No, I'm not going back down there.
They're like, shut up.
Yeah, they're like, we're trying to scare you, and you guys are laughing. Okay.
All right. Well, Spirit, if you're not going to swirly me and flush my phone down the toilet and stick a snake out of the stall, then I'm going to have to get up. All right.
We want to know what's in here that's attacking people. Are you the one who's doing all this? Why haven't you scratched any of us?
I've given you full permission.
Behind you or bind you?
Pick.
What did you hear?
I thought I said behind.
Behind.
I thought it said I had soap.
I had soap.
I had soap.
Are you washing your hands? Imagine though being a ghost and you can't leave the bathroom. That would suck. I guess I would attack people too if I was stuck in a bathroom, right?
That's true. Especially this bathroom where it's just...
Yeah. And the yellow is pretty jarring as well.
It's sunny.
It's sunny. Okay. You guys can be bright and cheerful if you want. I'm quite the opposite, so. Glad you're here. We're glad you're here.
I know it. Not you.
All right, we're here, so do your worst. You know, where else on TikTok can you say, I watched these two lunatic ladies investigate? She's doing some crazy. I'm really glad I did not have you on live for that really weird pose you just did. Where else can you say you saw two girls investigating a haunted bathroom? You can't.
Spirit, I'm ready for my swirly! There's like a weird energy thing in here. You think there's like a portal or something funny in here?
Yeah, I don't want to throw around that word too loosely because everybody does, but it's heavy energy. It's really like
It's
pulling.
sideways energy.
Yeah, I think that's why actually my shoulder's hurting because it's like the energy is pulling me down. Like I feel like it's like trying to sink me down.
Well, because like I see,
Yeah,
like you know how I see the weird, it's like that purple, like that energy light, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's just like going across. I also wouldn't be shocked if that's why, like if someone's like, oh, there was something going on in this room up here, it's going on down, like below.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird.
Whatever it is that is doing that does not want to interact with us because they think it knows
better, because I think it knows like we can either contain or something with it.
Yeah.
And I think it said, I'll save you. You know, sometimes they like, and we're not scared, so that's also an issue with them showing up, because a lot of these ones that like to attack people, like, it's because you're scared. So a lot of times, guys, when you're scared of things, you're feeding it that energy that powers it. I know it's hard just to say don't be scared, but so if you guys do like your proper protections and stuff and educate yourself, you know, you're not susceptible to being attacked, so that's also why. But yeah, so there's nothing in here. I didn't really feel, but it's really, I don't even feel like that was like a spirit that was doing that. It was like that energy pull that's like killing my shoulders right now, because it's really heavy.
As I wrapped up my investigation with Esotorica and Amy, I decided to return back to the Beacon High School by myself and conduct an investigation there in the same bathroom where people were reported to get scratched.
I've heard there's something that's in this bathroom that attacks women. You scratch them, maybe you get a little bitey. I'm calling on you now. Are you here? It's just me. Come out, come out. Are you scared of me? If you want me to know how you're feeling, you can just use this device right here with the faces on it. Or you could touch this red light next to me and make that go off. Are you in here? Who's in here? I don't know. I don't think you're really in here. How do you feel about that? Not being acknowledged, being forgotten, not mattering to anybody. So much so that you have to attack people in here. How does that make you feel, that you're absolutely nothing? Yeah, wake up. I'm talking to you. You want to scratch everybody else? I think it's funny that you're too scared to show yourself to me. Wake up. Why don't you let me know why you're so angry and territorial of this place? Now is your chance. Nobody else is going to ask you. You're going to keep going ignored. This is not directed at any of the other spirits that are here. I'm specifically talking to the spirit that has scratched people in this bathroom.
Although it seems quite ridiculous that there would be some sort of entity that attacks people haunting a bathroom, please remember that in some cultures, especially the Japanese culture, they believe taking these dangerous entities to actually the bathroom. So somebody who is a trained healer or exorcist, if you will, pretty much ingests and digests the bad spirit, and you guessed it, passes it in the bathroom through the toilet and flushes it down. So the idea of a haunted bathroom or some sort of dark force, if you will, causing havoc in a bathroom isn't so far-fetched. Also remember that water carries spirits, and there is plenty of water that is moving in bathrooms. I try to do a number of things now to move energy around and invoke or evoke or inspire the spirits and feed them energy from my own self. So the following noises you hear, including a purring, blowing of the lips sound I make, as well as stomping my feet, are one of many things I do to wake up the environment and the surroundings, even try to knock up anything that might be residual that's lingering there. Come out, come out.
Can you hear me? Are you afraid of me? Can you show yourself? That was my stomach. What the f*** is that? Can you show yourself? What is that sound? Come out. Hello? I just heard something thump against this wall, and there's not a room or anything. It's just windows right there. I'm listening. What do you need? Why? I dare you to try. Let's go. Because I'm not afraid of you. And I don't really think you can do anything, if I'm being quite honest. At least not to me. Are you trying right now? Let me get up and try to move things. Oh, it's very uncomfortable in here, though. Why won't you come out, huh? Get out. Get out. You'll be back where? Where are you going?
It was very clear to me at this point that whatever negative entity is in here that's scratching and attacking people did not want to interact with me at all. In fact, I kept feeling it jump from spot to spot until it completely left. And that concludes my investigation of the old Beacon High School. And before anybody asks or decides to go on their own to the old Beacon High School, which is now an art museum or exhibit, if you will, no, you cannot just go in there and investigate. You need permission to be on the grounds from somebody there. Overall, there were a lot of things on this property I couldn't explain. To be honest, I didn't expect a whole lot from this, but I think the thing that rattled me the most was seeing that entity, that giant man clown person in overalls outside of the men's room when I turned the corner was the one thing that kind of stopped me in my tracks. Join me next time for the investigation at Silvio's haunted villa. I'm back there with Esotorica, and I return by myself to investigate also with the staff, the owners, and family. It's an amazing investigation, and I'm the first investigator to be there, I believe, since Haunted Collector. They haven't allowed investigations here for years with fear that the story will be distorted, and they're very protective of their spirits. They're wonderful people, and it was such a privilege not just to even investigate, but for them to feed me and take care of me, and I can't wait to show you guys that episode. So please be sure to subscribe, like this video, leave any comments if you have anything that you took away from this or want to know. And don't forget to let me know if you want to start hearing story times about my own personal experiences with spirits before I started all of this in the public eye and grew up with so many things that have yet to be told. And I hope to release some of those videos soon if you guys are interested in them. Until then, this is the same witch, different location, same channel.